Hi, this is Brian Zipse from Horse Racing Nation. I'm here at the John Sadler barn, Santa Anita, a few days before Breeders Cup. The Distaff, Breeders Cup Distaff, maybe the best Breeders Cup Distaff ever, is tomorrow afternoon. John, we'd like to know how Stellar Wind is doing on the eve of her biggest race of her life.
Doing great, no problem. She's training here in her home court, and she's doing really well.
She came so close last year. I thought she ran a huge race in the Breeders Cup Distaff. Maybe without a little racing luck, she might have been the winner that day. Now, you've never won a Breeders Cup race. Stellar Wind is the one that's going to get it for you?
We hope so. I mean, it's a very tough race. I mean, all the mares, East Coast, West Coast, all good horses in there. But she's doing great. She's very honest. She doesn't have a bad race on her form. So we hope we catch some of the breaks tomorrow.
Would you rather be anyplace else? Is this the track for Stellar Wind to win?
I think it's a good track for her. She's shown that she's good on a lot of different tracks. Ran really well at Keeneland. She's won all her starts at Del Mar. So Santa Anita, she's lost once. So it's a good track for her.
Now, she's only had 3 races. That's kind of been the plan to kind of keep her fresh for this race?
Yeah, it really was. We didn't want to overdo it this year. This has always been our goal. So we wanted to go into the Breeders' Cup with a relatively fresh horse. She runs well fresh. So we wanted to keep it that way.
Stellar Wind has had all 3 races this year against Beholder. Beholder beat her the first time, the last 2. You were on the outside of her both times, and she got the job done. Any thoughts of Beholder being outside of her in this race?
Well, if you look at the kind of what we call the big 3 in that race, they're all being ridden by their regular riders. They've been on them for a long time. So we'll leave it up to Victor, what he wants to do, where he wants to lay. Victor will break from the game, then he'll decide.
John, do you have a horse to beat? Is it Songbird? Is it Beholder? Is it both?
It's both, if not all. It's a really good field. It's the best one I've seen in the distaff. So if you're a fan of horse racing, you're going to love this race.
Absolutely. Now, Stellar Wind, very good 3-year-old, obviously, almost won as we talked about the distaff. She's better this year. She's improved. She's matured.
Absolutely. She's a better horse at 4. She's just come into her own. She's been great all year, so hopefully we can cap it off.
Any qualities that you think make her the special fill?
She's a very good mover. You know, she covers a lot of ground. She's got a long, effortless stride. Distance is no problem for her. I'm sure she'd run a mile and a quarter very well. Maybe we'll do that next year.
That's what I was going to ask you. Next year, Stellar Wind is coming back?
We're going to decide that Saturday night.
Saturday night.
That's the way we're leading.
Does a win change the possibility of her coming back next year?
Well, I mean, we're going to look at everything, but we'd like to win and run it next year.
John, thanks so much. Good luck in the distaff.
Thank you.
Just like you.